What's good, y'all? PK all the way, and I'm back talking about more manga today, bro. Usually, I will be talking about some hype shit or like some crazy shit, bro. But nowadays, bro, or now today, nigga, I'm gonna be talking about something really sad. It's this manga called Horizon, bro, or called The Horizon. I guess it's based on a not a post-apocalyptic, but a post or ongoing war setting. So like kids that's going through war, like fucking people going through mental illness, or like people, I don't know, this all type of shit, bro. I'm gonna just explain it through the story. I can kind of fucking show y'all better than I can tell y'all. And for the first time in my life, bro, I'm giving people a trigger warning, bro. This manga is gonna have a lot of blood, guts. Although I'm gonna censor all of it, I just want to let y'all know ahead of time if you're not into like manga like this, bro. I know people be watching me reading JJK, bro. Y'all know what blood and guts and shit looks like, bro. Y'all niggas are into that shit. Attack on Titan, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know because it does go over the edge a little bit more than the other manga or anything else. So yeah, trigger warning. But with all that being said, bro, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Let's get right into it, man. Yeah. So when we start this manga, we see a young boy, and he's standing on some type of beach or land, and he's looking down into the horizon or looking towards the horizon. And his eyes are very big. He's kind of looking shocked, like he has some type of PTSD or some type of trauma as he looks at the sea. So 2 panels later, we just get kind of darkness, and then the third panel, we just kind of see people, a bunch of frantic people. They look like they're trying to run away from something, or they're trying to get away from something, or they're screaming, or they're afraid of something. And then we see that we have the boy's point of view that we're looking from, and then we see his mom. I think who would think to be his boy mom? I would say his mom is kind of rubbing his face, and she's kind of like looking at him, and then she puts a board in front of him to try to hide him or shield him from something. And then in the next panel, we see some bullets go off from the boy's point of view. We can only see darkness, but we hear bang, 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 pow, pow, pow. That is shown from the panel. So he's showing that people are getting shot or somebody's getting shot. And then the boy kind of waits it out. And then he's brave enough to move the little panel away from him. And then he steps out to a barrage of dead bodies, just dead. That's a pile of dead bodies, endless, endless. And he's kind of looking around. And then he discovers his mom's dead body. Man, I gotta let y'all know, this is the first chapter, bro. This is the first chapter, like dead ass. So y'all in for a ride, bro. So as the boy discovers his mom's body, like what am I talking about? His mom's body, bro. He kind of walks up to her and he looks in disbelief, bro. He knows that she's dead, but it can't really register him that he can't really like get it through his head like she's gone. So while those are going through those thoughts kind of go through his head, he picks up his mom's brain. I need to stop saying kinda. I was gonna say it again. He picks up his mom's brains repeatedly and he tries to put it on her skull again and again. He even goes to go get brains from other people's bodies and he tries to put it on her brain to see if she gets awake. It's really hitting him that hard, bro. After you realize that all that hard work was futile because it was literally impossible to do that, the boy kind of gives in to his grief. And then we get a narration panel and it says reality. And then we get a snapshot of the dead body of the mom, and it said the boy's mother was dead. We get a few more panels of the boy looking around and glancing at people, and then we get a panel that says the boy's mother was just like alive, but now she's dead. So it's kind of a shock for him to realize that his mom was just trying to protect him, but now she's dead on the floor. So he's looking around at other dead bodies, and his boy is kind of he's getting painted a picture at a very young age of this very violent world and how life can just be taken so easily due to war and like this greed and stuff. And then we get this panel right here. The value and meaning of life is just something fictitious that can be fabricated and destroyed by man. Life merely exists only to approach death. Amidst the obscurity of existence, we all gradually disappear. That was the truth and fact discovered by the boy. It's honestly crazy that a kid of his age has to come to this type of conclusion about the world. Like you kind of think about life and you think how you grew up, and we kind of, I wouldn't say we take it for granted, but we do appreciate it in a moment, but we don't really know what we have until it's gone. Like we grew up on cartoons and cereal and stuff like that, and I'm not saying everybody grew up the same. It's just like other kids might have other lives, but like this man just saw his mom die. I know it's a manga, but it happens in real life. It's just crazy that the dynamic of worlds can be so different from your perspective, you know. In the next panel, we see the boy look at the city, and it looks completely destroyed, like the aftereffects of war, you know. And then we see his face, and we see the fucking deadness, the emptiness in his eye as a little kid, and it's crazy. And then they say he stood on his feet, and he began to walk, step by step. He moved his left foot and his right one, and then he just kept moving forward, just kept walking forward. As the boy keeps walking forward, thinking that's the only thing he can do, as he's walking forward down the street or down the road, he finds some bodies and he grabs a handbag off somebody. Then there's a bottle in there, and then he grabs some bottle. He grabs a bottle and gets some water from a river. As he keeps walking, he sees some tanks or some armored trucks that drive right past him, knowing that war is not ending no time soon. And just experiencing the grief he just went through, you probably think as a kid, he's probably thinking like, "Damn, my mom just died. Can y'all stop now?" But no, it doesn't stop, bro. More people have to die. More people have to, you know what I'm saying? So this boy, he's just seeing the real effects of war in life. As the boy looks in the sky, he plants a fire and he sits there and he kind of just cooks or just stays right there. And then he walks again. And then as he walking, he discovers a bus in the middle of nowhere. The boy then chooses this as a place to sleep for tonight because he finds it nice. Like, would you rather sleep on a fucking road or a bus with cushion seats? Even though it's like might be some rats or some raccoons or something there. As the boy lays down and gets ready for bed, he thinks back to his mom. He can't get that image of his mom out of his head, bro. He just thinking about how she was just there lifeless and she didn't have no brains and everything, bro. He's just going through all the after effects. After the boy then falls asleep thinking about his mom, he wakes up and then he sees a girl. Like instantly, she just kind of snooping, looking at him. She has a crazy look at him, like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of look both on edge. They're sharing glances with each other because none of them wants to talk and they haven't said anything. Then the author tells us that they've been sitting in silence for quite a while. Only a few seconds had passed, but it felt like hours. They both sat there without saying a word, thinking the same thing. We probably shared the same experiences and are living the same similar lives. The boy wanted to say something, but he couldn't bring himself to say anything. The girl couldn't say anything either. What broke the silence was a loud explosion sound. The boy and the girl then looks outside and we see there's a battle or a war happening right now. The boy been in this situation before and knows to grab the girl and get the hell out of there. Now once he grabs him and get out of there, we see a bomb hit the bus, like literally directly impacts the bus. It's crazy. We see the boy and the girl running and then they run straight into a massacre. We see soldiers shooting moms, parents, boys, girls, women, children as they're fleeing for their life, and the boy and the girl just stands there in the midst of it all while there's two sides aiming guns at each other, and we see a bunch of dead bodies on the floor, and then the little girl starts to quiver and shake and start crying. Now the reason why this girl crying is so vital to me, because you can have so much war, destruction, famine, and all this, but you will always have people like this little girl who just represents the brighter or the most human side of life that don't want to see this, and they see people running and fleeing and just dying, and she just can't bring herself to just like hold it in and just look at all this massacre and just be okay with it. You see the boy, like, he doesn't cry, he's kind of like used to it, he's just trying to survive, but she can't take it. Like, she literally can't take it, you know, and that just shows the two sides of humanity, for me at least. The boy saying this, he grabs the girl hand again and he ran with all his might, and it says, why do we really need a reason to survive? You know what I'm saying? So he's questioning his reason to survive at this point as a human. Then they keep running, and then it seems like they make it to a forest, and they're breathing heavily because they ran so fast. For minutes, the two sat there, silently looking at each other, and they say hi. They both simultaneously say hi to each other. This signifies that they're on a journey together for the first day. At first, the boy and the girl walked without saying a word, and then we get a montage of them walking through the forest, and we see that they are examining like caterpillars, frogs. A boy even pulls out a chocolate bar and offers it to the girl, and she eats it. Then we see monkeys, and then the boy trips and falls. The girl patches up his little scrape knee. They're walking towards the forest still, and we see owls and stuff like that, and they're just looking at all the nature and stuff like that, and they go through the forest. And then they arrive to a road. Now the road is very far, so they're just deciding like, where are we gonna go? Like, what are we gonna do? Then the boy's like, one thing for sure, this road will end somewhere. The girl says, end? He says, yes. What will happen at the end of the road? He says, just the end of the road. And then they just keep walking, like, this is it at that point. And then we get a sense of naivety from the girl. She said, but listen, Earth is round and it holds onto us, so we don't fly out to space. Maybe that means we'll be able to keep moving forward. The boy looks at her. He says maybe. She says maybe. And then they keep walking the road. That's the end of the first chapter. If y'all enjoying this video so far, hit that like and subscribe for your boy, man. My voice hurt, bro. I be talking, bro. Y'all know I be doing like multiple voice lines to make it sound good for y'all, but I still try to keep it as rough and authentic as possible. So you gonna hear some stutters. Like I'm a little bit I got a speech impediment a little bit, so you might hear me slur some words and shit like that. So I'm sorry, but I am giving my 100% best effort to make a good video and make it sound good and articulate for y'all. But I hope y'all are enjoying the video, cause this next chapter gets kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So starting off in the next chapter, we see that the boy and girl have been walking for days. And then we get introduced to this grown man character who's he ate a grasshopper. So he kind of the after effect of War II. He just sitting out in the field on the side of the road where the boy and the girl are walking. And he's waving his arms trying to get the boy and girl's attention. They look at him, and the boy, by instinct, when he looks at him, he got terrified. But the girl, she started waving back at him. And then the man got happy. Then the man started frolicking towards the boy and the girl, and then started following them after a time. Then the boy is like, "I hope he's a good man," and the girl's like, "I hope so too." So they still skeptical of him, but the girl invited him, but the boy not really sure about it. But I guess the boy kind of look at the girl as like a sister, so he wants to put, like, you know what I'm saying, he wants to make her happy. Like, you don't want to disappoint her by saying like, "Oh no, he can't come with us," or something like that. She's trying to be nice type shit. But anyway, we cut to the end of the day, and they're kind of just tired of walking, and they're sitting on the side of the road. And it says, "Usually your gut instincts are never wrong." The boy started drinking some water, and the man started showing some aggressive signs super early. He pushed the boy's face, got the water, and drank all of the water. All of that water, bro. Like, all of it. The girl then sees that this man drank all of the water, and she says, "You can drink my water." And thank you for the boy for having a comment. He says, "No, wait, stop. We cannot let this man see our water, or you gonna drink all of our shit." Then the boy peeps that the man is getting sleepy. So the boy's like, "Okay, he's getting sleepy. We just gonna sneak off when he's asleep. Like, when he sleep all the way, we just gonna sneak off." So they devise a plan when he do go to sleep that they gonna sneak off. Nigga, cut a few panels later. I kid you, shit you not. This man pulls down his pants and start pissing in front of these kids. Like, they're sitting there like idle, they're standing up, pants down, pissing like in front of them. It's crazy. This man is insane. So we cut to the end of the night, and the man is sleeping, and the boy or the girl were pretending to sleep. So as they get up and start walking away, they slowly creeping. It's kind of intense. I ain't gonna lie how you drew the panels. It's like they step in and then they go back to the man. Then they step and then they go back to the man. The man is fully asleep. It looks like they're about to get away. Then a bomb from like in the distance, that's boom. Then the man just starts tweaking. Like, he just started tweaking. You wake up. Then he look at the boy and the girl. He start running after them, bro, crying, tears down his face. They both screaming, the boy and the girl. The man, he running after themselves. Boom, they running, having a chase attack. The man then grabs onto the girl like he has some type of attachment to her. Like, he grabs onto her and he starts crying. And then the girl started feeling bad for the man. And then I guess they just decided to let him stay. I know I was a little bit ruthless on the girl back then when I was like, man, the boy finally has some common sense. But it's like, bro, this man is such a danger. I know I'm older and I realize faster, but like this man is such a danger to them, and she's so oblivious to it that it can get both of them killed. So it's like the boy has to have some type of survival instinct. Yes, the girl has purity and stuff, but like, if she messes up one wrong thing, they could die. So like, that's why I said that. I know that was kind of crazy for me to be like, oh my god, she ain't got no comment. It's just a little girl. I know, bro. I gotta calm down. But anyway, let's get into the third chapter. So starting off the third chapter, we see the boy and the girl and the man walking, and the man is still making an eek sound. And the boy is thinking about the plan he had last night to diss the old man. He's thinking how it failed and how it did right. He says this one problem, like how they gonna eat without him knowing, how they gonna drink without him knowing, like how can they risk it at all? But the little girl she was tired, she's gonna fall out, bro. So the boy, he steps behind them and go distract the old man while the girl drinks some water. But she doesn't even drink the water. She just pretends like she drinks, and then she just put it back in her bag because she's trying to like preserve it for both of them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Cut to the end of the day, bro. We see that the man is aware. He's on edge because he knew that they tried to get rid of him yesterday. So he's staring at them as they're sleeping. He's not trying to let them out their sight, bro. He's looking at the boy and the boy's looking at him. And it's such a creepy panel, bro. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, bro. Bow, got you. And then Nick, it's crazy, bro. Like the fact that this boy has to be so on edge about this grown ass man is crazy. Boom, the boy goes to sleep, man. He wakes up, and guess what? The man is still looking. Look, I swear to God, eyes open, y'all. Still looking. So the boy gets up, he puts on his bag, and he checks on the girl. He tells her to wake up and tell her that we gotta go. He asks her all the questions. Are you okay? Are you feeling ill? Da 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 da. Are you exhausted or whatever? The boy is still on edge about the man. He just thinking hard about how to get rid of him, like the problem he brings. Like he doesn't want him there, bro, and that's very acceptable. So they still walking, and then they on the side of the road on the plains you can see it's a river. And then they go over to go get some water. As they running down the hill, the little girl falls over and just passes out, bro. And the little boy trying to see what's wrong with her. He sees that he didn't know that she didn't drink earlier, but now he does. He looks at her lips and he sees that the lips are very dry. So he's looking around, bro. He running around. By the way, the man didn't care. By the way, he just drinking. He looked at the little girl fall over and he don't give a fuck, bro. He just drinking the water, bro. So the boy got some water and he ran over to the little girl and he gave her some water and then he helped her get back up. And that's scary, bro. Scary. So the girl got back up, man, and the boy he looks very relieved, bro. He looked like he almost just lost another family member. So they looking at the man. This man is eating 2 frogs, just raw. This raw dog and 2 frogs, just eating them from the legs too, not even from the head. But anyway, they get some water bottles and they refill their water bottles to make sure they have some more for their journey. The boy looks at the frogs and he looks at the man again because he doesn't want the man to steal any of his food or water from them. Then the boy grabs the frogs, bro, and then they catch some frogs. The man looks over, the boy looks over, the man doesn't care. He just, like I said, bro, like the last 2 chapters there's been this little boy worried about this grown ass man. If he gonna take something from him, if he gonna try to do anything to him. So anyway, they get the frogs and they grill them, bro. And then they set a fire, and it seems like the man is scared of fire. And then the boy was like, "That's good news for us." And then they just started eating their frogs. Now the boy had came up with a new plan, and that was to let the man just stay up for days and days upon end, and just let him tire himself out. So he just eventually gets to the point where he has to sleep. So the boy and the man are having a stare off every night. The boy don't want the man to get close. The man don't want them to leave. So we cut like the next 6 panels are just like days. The boy looking at the man looking at the boy every night. The man don't like fire, so the boy is making sure to make a fire every single night so the man will not get close to them. And then one night, bro, the boy looks just like the man looking at him. Like the boy, the way he looks, he's like, "Bro, I'm on your ass, bro. You do anything, nigga, my eyes are on you." So cut back to like, I think like the last before end day, I don't know, like we just gonna cut to a random day. The man is sleepy, bro. He can't even see. His eyes are blurry. His vision is delusional. You know, when you don't go to sleep, your eyes and your vision is very delusional. You see hallucinations. So the boy and the girl get up and they start walking away, but the man cannot walk for nothing because he's just so sleepy. So he falling, like chasing after them, grabbing after the air, he crying, trying to just stay with them. The boy's like, "Let's go." The girl, what you think happened? The girl, she feel bad. She's like, "No, don't let us leave him." So she giving optimistic options to the boy. She's like, maybe we can get food, maybe we can have water, maybe he if we stay by the stream, then we'll be good because he can get his own food and water. That's what she's thinking. So that's the end of that chapter. Let's get to chapter 4. So at the beginning of this chapter, we see the girl and the boy are still talking about the conversation of leaving or staying with the man. The girl's talking about provisions. The boy's like, "No, we can't do it." They're going back and forth on what they should do. But you know what the man's weak point is, bro. The girl crying. She started crying. Nigga gave in, bro. You know you can't do nothing after the girl started crying, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So then the girl goes back to the man. She started patting his head, bro. That's like, just comforting him. Then the man is still with them. Okay. Now we have like a little montage, bro. We have the boy and the girl, and the boy is still worried, bro. He's still looking at the man every second he can, bro. They got, go through a night. He playing a fire. He's still playing fires, bro. He not, you know what I'm saying? He not trusting that nigga. Anyway, we see some wolves or some coyotes or some, y'all can, I think it's a fox. If I look at the tail, I think it's a fox. But the fox are like eating a sheep, bro. And the man goes over to the foxes and they eating I think it's like a sheep. I don't know what animal it is. And this nigga's like, he's acting like an animal. He started eating the carcass of what the wolves was eating or the foxes was eating. And he protects it like the boy and the girl looks at him and he protects it like he's an animal. Like, no, you can't have this. This is mine. The boy and the girl start walking off. This nigga get up, bro. This nigga get up and start running after them after he's seen that they don't give him no fuck, bro. And then he's staring at them sleep, bro. And now he's thinking about how the girl is petting him. Now he's having like real attachment towards the little girl. Cut to the next morning. We see this man that's looking at a butterfly, frolicking and looking at it like he's a child. He looks at the girl's back and he's just doing everything. Like, he's just amazed by her. Like, he just loves this little girl. Like, he's attached to her. He's looking at her Nigga, he gathering frogs, giving it to her. She's like, is this for me? He's like, yeah. Then the boy, you see the boy, the little bit of the boy's evil side. He sees that, he's thinking like, is she gonna get detached from me and start getting closer to him? Is he gonna take her from me? Like, the boy started having jealous thoughts while looking at the sun and stuff. So now he look at the man, and then he look at the girl, and he starts smiling when he look at the girl. Then we cut to the next day. They're all walking together again. You can see that the man got distracted by a bird or a chick or something. Then the girl goes, hey, come on, are we gonna leave you or something like that. Then the man gets super happy. This man is playing around. He's more childlike than both of these kids, bro. Child running around in fields, just chasing at the birds. Then he grabs the little girl and he's playing with her. Then the boy gets super jealous, bro. Like, you see a bunch of panels behind him of how this nigga, how he just thinking about how evil this nigga is. Like, he don't like him, bro. He don't like this nigga. And then they keep walking, bro, and then they come up across a field of dead bodies. They're kind of scavenging through the bodies. I guess they're used to it at this point. The boy finds a lighter, and then he sees something that really spikes his interest, and it's a knife. He looks at the man. He makes sure the man not looking, and then he grabs the knife and he pockets it. Now the boy knows, like, if anything really go down, bro, I got something for this nigga, bro. So they got it's night time now, and like they got the fire going. The man's still looking, you know, regular routine. Then the boy and the girl start talking. The girl's like, sorry. The boy looks. He's like, it's all right. I'm just worried. And he's explaining to the girl how by himself he wasn't really worried about anything, but now since he got her, now he's worried about everything. He's worried about protecting her and everything, bro. Then the girl goes, let's live for a long time. Then the boy goes, yeah, let's. And then the girl goes, wouldn't it be nice if everyone had an imbecile relationship like us? Then the girl explains, like, nobody would be lonely, hungry, or anything. Nobody would hurt each other and need a reason to hurt each other. Then the boy has some narrated thoughts. He's like, a world where nobody's lonely, nobody hurts each other? Can a world like that exist? Will it be possible for the boy and the man to develop a friendly relationship? The boy and the man to develop a friendly relationship? If it wasn't what the girl wanted, the boy was willing to try. So now the boy, I guess, made a character development. He's like, all right, since this girl has this type of world that she dreams of, maybe I can give it a chance, I guess. Damn, are y'all still with me, bro? Shit. I hope y'all still with me, bro. I feel like I'm writing a fucking, I'm not writing a book, nigga. I feel like I'm fucking reading a Harry Potter book. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, cause I'm just trying to, like, make sure, I'm trying to speak better. Y'all can skip these little like you know, intersections and shit like that, cause I just like to talk, cause nigga, my voice is getting tired and my brain getting fried from trying to explain it like I'm fucking Beethoven. Not Beethoven. Oh my god, see, I just be saying shit like Picasso. All right, look, see, let me stop, bro. I'm so stupid. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all been enjoying this. This is gonna be the last chapter I talk about, which is chapter 5, and it's gonna be the like a climax point, bro. And that's a fair warning before y'all like hear this and shit. Like, it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, I hope y'all been enjoying it, man. My voice is getting crazy. My fucking eyes been glued on my computer. Anyway, y'all, let's get right into chapter 5. Alright, beginning of chapter 5, we get the same old. The man, the boy, and the girl walking on the road. The man is making the eek sounds and everything. Then we get a night panel, and they all eating frogs, and the man is like sitting in the distance because he doesn't like fires. So the boy himself literally grabs a frog and go give one to the man, and then that makes the girl happy. So let's cut to the next morning. We see the boy and the man fighting over a frog, and the man eventually wins the tug of war of the frog. But the girl goes over and says, you can't steal from others, like literally telling his ass off, like, bro, you can't do that. The man gave the boy back the frog, and then, you know, the boy's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And then they keep walking. And then we get another panel and it says, a world where no one gets hurt, where no one feels hatred, and no one feels lonely. And he's thinking about that phrase. Then we cut to the nighttime and we see the boy and the girl looking at the night sky, and the little girl says, look, it's a full moon. So the girl looks and they see their very first firefly. From what I know, this has to be their very first firefly, because they looking, the girl's like, look over there. Then they see a field of fireflies. The girl grabs the boy's hand and pick him up off the ground. They playing with the fireflies, but it looked like a good scene. They laugh, the boy and the girl laugh at each other, smile at each other. The grown man gets up and he looks at the boy and the girl, and they're holding hands. Then the grown man kind of walks over to them, bro, and then he stand over them. The man is just sitting there, just gazing at the girl, just looking at her. Then we see a frog eat a firefly. Then we see the man, and then he grabs the little girl, like petting her on the head, like caressing her. He looks at the little boy and he hits the little boy like right in his jaw, bro, like smack the little boy till he fall on the ground. He puts the little girl on the ground, bro. He then gets on top of the little girl, caresses her face some more. We get this most unsettling panel I've seen. You know what his intentions are from the panel. So the man is on top of the little girl. He then starts to pull his pants down, y'all. I'm not lying. But y'all gotta remember, the boy had the knife. The boy got back up. Boom, got up. Shanked him in his side, bro. Got him off the little girl. The man in excruciating pain. He's screaming. He's screaming loud as like, ah, ah. The boy gets on top of the man. They're having a struggle fight. The boy got the knife, but the man is still weak from the stab. So they kind of tussling on the floor. The boy gets another stab right in the back, bro. Nice clean stab. The man is shaking. He reaches towards the little girl. The boy is screaming, like huffing and puffing. The girl is still in shock. Like I feel so bad for this little girl. Like she don't even know what the fuck is going on at this point. So the man is just he's looking at the boy and the girl run away, and he pulling his pants up, holding where he got stabbed at, kind of just stumbling and running after them, and then he falls and he's crying. He's chasing them. And then, bro, as he's running after them, he steps on a landmine. Boom. His whole leg gone. The boy looks back at the man, kind of look at him like, oh yeah, he done for. The man just lays right there on the ground, and he starts crying. I ain't gonna lie, I like to make my own little analogies with movies and even manga. I feel like this type of manga is supposed to show human beings and the pure greed and ego we can have, and we will like to take anything if we really want it. We can't do anything better for the whole world, but if it's for ourselves, we would go to every length. Like, they was cool. The man was really just scared. Like, if you want me, he deserved what he got to him. Like, cause you picking on little kids, taking frogs from them, taking food and drinking water from them and shit. But at the same time, he just has like the after effects of war. So I kind of feel bad of him. Like he feels out of it. Like he got shell shock. He looked like a normal dude. He looked like he had a tie, a business suit. So maybe the world went to shit and like he just went crazy. And he just didn't know what was going on. But, like, at the same time, humans are going to be humans, bro. Like, the little girl showed him some compassion, showed him some love. And then all you want to do is just, you know what he's going to do, bro. And still and everything. And same with the little boy, too. He does, you know, he'd rather the man just go away instead of just, like, seeing what the man is about. But at the same time, he's still a little-ass kid. He has to act like that. So, like, I think with mangas like this, it just shows that, like, things can go right, but it's just too many things that go wrong and too many selfish things that people that's put too much in play with their actions and everything. I can go deeper into that, but this is how I feel about that. But anyway, let's just get into the last moments of the show. It's the same night. The boy and the girl walking, and they're kind of walking in silence. But then the girl she just breaks down, just start crying. I guess everything that's hit her, like, she just broke, man. And then a panel says the boy and the girl finally fled from the strange man. So we cut to the morning, and they're walking together. They're holding hands. The girl looking at the boy's eye, because he got hit hard, y'all, like super hard. It's black. And the girl's like, it's okay. Are you okay? It looks painful. The boy's like, I'm fine. The boy asked the girl, are you all right? She said, yeah, I'm fine now. The boy said, thank you, in his head, I guess. Or she said, thank you. I'm tripping. And then they get hit with tranquilizer darts in their back, bro, by some army men or some type of, I don't know, bro. And they're walking on each other. They're trying to stay awake, but they can't. They end up falling and getting scooped up. And these men are talking about how they're gonna sell these kids and all this stuff, bro. It's crazy. But that's not the end of the manga. The manga has 24 chapters. If y'all want me to read or talk about the manga some more, then let me know. I know y'all probably don't want to hear a nigga breathing hard and stuttering over his words to explain this manga to y'all. But this manga is a really good manga. Very depressing. Very, very depressing. I'm not gonna lie. But if y'all want me to like talk about it again, I got y'all, bro. The Horizon, man, go check it out. 24 chapters, like I said, really, really dark, really fun. But it's a good story ultimately. And yeah, bro. That was crazy. That manga. I just wanted to talk about that part with the man and the girl, because I feel like that was a crazy beginning of a manga. You know what I'm saying? Just such a display of emotions and feelings and how things can go wrong over the course of time. But yeah, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. Peace.